So, let's see. Today we're going to talk a little bit about compounds and what to do if you get a model that's a compound and you'd like to use parts of it. So, I'm going to go into my downloads and pick an item I recently downloaded from McMaster Car. So, here's the item that I want to modify. You'll see in the model, it's a single entity. And you'll see if I try to select any single part of it, it just selects the whole thing. This is a compound. You can see it's actually made up of probably about 4 parts. And if you don't believe me, let's go up to View and we will choose Clipping Plane and we'll cut it so that you can see inside it. You see there's multiple parts to this, right? But again, you can't select any one of them. So I'm going to shut Clipping Plane off. Do this, I'll close that. Right. So how do I break this apart? Basically what I want to do with this is I want to use a different plug with it. This is an expanding plug. Basically you screw this down and it basically squashes this out and it seals the end of a tube. But I've got an idea for a plug that I want to use that's different from this one, and also I wanted to use it with a slightly different diameter tube that's outside the range of this particular one. So what I'd like to do is buy the whole part and just replace that. But I want to model that as well so I can kind of show the people who will be using it what it's all about. So in this case, you'll see your compound is just that whole entity. I'm going to select this. I'm going to go into Draft Workbench, and there's a lot of interesting tools hidden in the Draft Workbench. I'm going to toggle the grid, shut that off. One of the best ones for dealing with compounds is in this toolbar right here. This down arrow. Now this is called downgrade. It downgrades the selected objects into simpler shapes. And it explains it all. It explains it all right there pretty well. It says polylines into faces, wires then edges, and subtracting faces. But what it will also do is downgrade a compound into its constituent solids. So I have it selected, and I click downgrade. You'll see the result is pretty immediate. I can now select individual parts of this. See? And if I wanted to model around this, I could just hide that and replace that part. There is one other way to do this that I don't recommend, but it's an option, and that's in the part workbench. I'm just going to show you where it is because I really don't want to use it. Part in the options here has some compound tools, right? So if I was to go and select all of these items here and say part make compound, right, you now have something with a similar structure made up of those individual components. If you were to export this as a compound, it would just show up as one part. But if I delete the compound, I'm back to my individual solids. So I hope you found that helpful, and have a good night.